Dear students, welcome to the session 3 of work study. In this session, we will study about flow process chart and flow diagram. Now about flow process chart. When the overall idea of the process has been established, it is possible to go into greater details. Flow process chart can be defined as a graphical presentation of all operations, inspections, transportations, delay, and storage occurring during a process or procedure which includes information considered necessary for analysis like time required, quantity and distance moved, etc. Flow process chart એ આઉટલાઇન પ્રોસેસ ચાર્ટમાં સ્ટડીમાં કરવામાં આવતી એક્ટિવિટી માટે માત્ર ઓપરેશનો અને ઇન્સ્પેક્શન જ બતાવવામાં આવે છે, જ્યારે ફ્લો પ્રોસેસ ચાર્ટમાં આ ઉપરાંત બીજી 3 પ્રવૃત્તિઓ જેમ કે ટ્રાન્સપોર્ટેશન, ડિલે અને સ્ટોરેજ પણ બતાવવામાં આવે છે. એટલા માટે ફ્લો પ્રોસેસ ચાર્ટમાં ઓપરેશન પ્રોસેસ ચાર્ટની સરખામણીમાં વધુ ઝીણવટપૂર્વક માહિતી નોંધી શકાય છે. આ ઉપરાંત ફ્લો પ્રોસેસ ચાર્ટમાં સમય અને અંતરની માહિતી પણ મેળવી શકાય છે અને તેની નોંધ લઈ શકાય છે. પ્રોસેસ ચાર્ટમાં કુલ 5 પ્રકારની પ્રવૃત્તિઓની સંખ્યા પણ મળી રહે છે. નાઉ ટાઇપ્સ ઓફ ફ્લો પ્રોસેસ ચાર્ટ. ફર્સ્ટ ઇઝ ધ મેઇન ટાઇપ ચાર્ટ. It records what the worker does. Second one is the material type. It records what happens to the material. And third one is the equipment type chart. It records the activity of equipment used. Now what are the information that can be obtained from a flow process chart that is depicted below? First is which type of flow process chart we have used. Second one is the information of the person walking the path. Third is the information of place, time and name of the operator by whom the product or process is prepared. Fourth one is the different stages and their time involved in the process. Fifth one is the transport activity, its various stages and distance traveled in it. Last one is the summary of information of all the activities. Flow process chart 3 પ્રકારના બનાવી શકાય છે. વસ્તુલક્ષી એટલે કે મટીરીયલ ટાઈપ, વ્યક્તિલક્ષી એટલે કે મેન ટાઈપ અને સાધનલક્ષી એટલે કે ઇક્વિપમેન્ટ ટાઈપ. આપણે ઉદાહરણમાં ગિયર બનાવવા માટે ફ્લો પ્રોસેસ ચાર્ટ દર્શાવવામાં આવેલો છે. ફ્લો પ્રોસેસ ચાર્ટમાં 5 પ્રકારની એક્ટિવિટી જેમ કે ઓપરેશન, ટ્રાન્સપોર્ટેશન, ડિલે, ઇન્સ્પેક્શન અને સ્ટોરેજ દર્શાવી શકાય છે. તેના ટાઇટલમાં ચાર્ટ કોને બનાવ્યો અને કોને મંજૂર કર્યો તેની માહિતી પણ મેળવી શકાય છે. તેમાં તમામ ઓપરેશનનું ગ્રાફિકલ સ્વરૂપમાં ફ્લો સીધી લીટી દ્વારા દર્શાવી શકાય છે અને તેમાંથી એક પછી એક પ્રવૃત્તિનો ક્રમ સહેલાઈથી જોઈ શકાય છે. તેમાં કાપેલ અંતર અને સમયની પણ માહિતી મળે છે. આ ચાર્ટમાં કુલ કેટલી પ્રવૃત્તિઓ કરવામાં આવી છે તેની માહિતી પણ મળી રહે છે. Now we'll see the flow process chart of manufacturing the gear of the worm gear assembly. In this chart, first of all, we can see the number of chart at the top position, then sheet number, then in the blue we can see the various information field manually or by typing. Here is the 3 types of chart. We are using the material type flow process chart. For gear making process, we are performing all these activities like center drilling, boring, facing, chamfering, keyway slotting and gear teeth cutting. Now this chart is for present method. We can use proposed method after analyzing this chart and eliminating some of the activities from this chart. Now other information that can be filled is the location of manufacturing the gear. For example, we can write here the machine shop. Then we can write here the name of the operator and clock that we have used for time measuring purpose. Next information is about the chart, about the person who has prepared this chart and the person who has approved the chart. Now these are the various sequence of operations that is to be performed on this gear making process. Here in this row we can see the description, quantity, time, distance, symbol of operation, symbol of transportation that is arrow, symbol of delay, symbol of inspection that is square and last one is the symbol of storage. Here we can write the appropriate remarks if we need. First activity is the material that is stored in the storage. Second one is the transportation to lathe 1. Third one is the central drilling operation. Fourth is the drilling operation. Fifth one is the facing and chamfering and after that boring the inside diameter. These are the operations that is to be performed on the lathe machine. Activity number 7 is for checking purpose. Then the material is transported to the turning lathe. Then activity number 9 is outside turning operation on lathe 3. Then transported to slotting operation. Then transported to slotting machine. There is some delay for setting or any other purpose. Next operation is slotting the keyway. Then inspection of the keyway. Then operation for milling. Then activity number 14 is transport to milling machine for gear cutting operation. Then there is a setting delay, gear teeth cutting operation, transport to the storage 2 and stored in the storage 2. So in this way we can summarize all the operations. Total operations are 7, total transportation is 5, total delays are 2, total inspections are 3 and total storage are 2. So summarizing all these activities, we can write it over here. We can also write the total distance that is covered during the various operations. We can also write down the time consumed during the various operations by making total of all this time. If we know the labor cost per day or per shift, we can write it over here, and also we can write the material cost per kg in rupees over here. Now in this section, suppose if we are able to eliminate one activity, over here we can get saving of one operation, saving of one transportation activity. Over here we can eliminate the delay also, and there is no elimination over here for inspection and storage. So as per our requirement and analysis, we can save the various activities and make the proposed chart for this gear making activity. Now let us talk about flow diagram. A flow diagram is a plan of the factory or shop drawn substantially to the scale with the location of stations, machines and equipments, stores and other necessary facilities on which the flow of the main equipment or material is indicated. Flow process chart only shows the sequence of various activities necessary for performing a specified work. It does not show clearly the path of movements of the men and materials from one place to the another. The path of the movement between the two locations and number of times a movement is repeated can be better visualized by flow diagram, string diagrams or models. Flow diagram is used to supplement the flow process chart. It is a plan of work area drawn with a suitable scale. It also shows the relative position of the product, machinery, storage area and guideways. Therefore, the flow diagrams are used in solving the plant layout problems and to demonstrate effectively the proposed movements both to management and workers. It shows the relative position of the product and the path followed by man or material is marked on the flow diagram. All routes followed by different items are shown by joining the symbols by the straight lines. Study of flow diagram along with the flow process chart traces out the undesirable characteristics of the layout which are responsible for increased transportations and delays. The flow process chart also shows the nature of backtracking involved which would be avoided by suitable changes in the layout. In the figure, activity of gear manufacturing is shown. Now let's see the various uses of flow diagram. First, it gives diagrammatic visualization of the process sequence. Therefore, it is used along with the flow process chart to carry out method study easily. Information such as on which workstation more accumulation of finished product or material is faced during the production and where they should be arranged can be provided by flow diagram. Flow diagram is used to know whether the material is in forward direction or it is backtracking. Flow diagram also helps to modify effective plant layout. For method analysis, it is recommended to use flow diagram along with the flow process chart. In this figure, we have the layout of our workshop in which the various facilities of machines and other equipments are depicted in the plan view. Here we have the machine shop, here we have the storage 1, storage 2. The triangular symbol is for storage. Here the transportation is given. The circle depicts the operations activity. Here the delay is given. So all the activities that we have seen in the flow diagram we can see over here also. For example, material is stored, it is transported to the lathe machine 1, L1, and then 4 activities are done in sequence, and then it is transported to the lathe machine 2, activity is done, operation, and then one activity is done over here, and then operation, one activity is done over here, then inspection, then it is transported to the slotting machine. Here the first delay is there, one operation is done, and then it is transported to the milling machine. Then before that one delay is there. After operation we have performed the inspection, then it is transported to the storage. So in this way we can see and analyze where more accumulation of the various activities there. We can combine some of the activities over here, eliminate some of the delays over here, and we can increase the overall productivity of the whole gear making process. फ्लो डायग्राम એ વર્કશોપ કે મશીન શોપ સહિત કારખાનાનો ફ્લોર પ્લાન છે. આ પ્લાનમાં વર્કસ્ટેશન, મશીનો, ઇક્વિપમેન્ટ, સ્ટોર અને અન્ય જરૂરી માહિતી દર્શાવેલી હોય છે. ઉત્પાદન પ્રક્રિયા દરમિયાન મટીરિયલ અથવા તો વ્યક્તિ ક્યાં ક્યાં જાય છે તેનો માર્ગ આ ડાયાગ્રામમાં દર્શાવવામાં આવે છે. ફ્લો ડાયાગ્રામ બનાવવા માટે એક ડ્રોઈંગ પેપર પર કારખાનાના પ્લાન વ્યૂને યોગ્ય સ્કેલ વડે દોરી અને તેમાં રહેલા તમામ વિભાગો, મશીનો તથા બીજી સગવડોની ગોઠવણી દર્શાવવામાં આવે છે. ફ્લો ડાયાગ્રામમાં એક પછી એક દરેક પ્રવૃત્તિ ક્રમિક રીતે એક જગ્યાએથી બીજી જગ્યાએ કેવી રીતે ચલિત થાય છે તેની માહિતી સંજ્ઞાઓ દ્વારા દર્શાવી શકાય છે. સામાન્ય રીતે ફ્લો ડાયાગ્રામ એ ફ્લો પ્રોસેસ ચાર્ટ સાથે દોરવો અથવા તો દર્શાવવો હિતાવહ છે. ફ્લો ડાયાગ્રામના ઉપયોગો આ પ્રમાણે છે. ફ્લો ડાયાગ્રામ મટીરિયલ અને વ્યક્તિની એક જગ્યાએથી બીજી જગ્યા પર થતી હલનચલનનો ચિત્રાત્મક ખ્યાલ આપે છે. પ્રોડક્શન દરમિયાન કાચા માલ અથવા તો તૈયાર માલનો ભરાવો થતો હોય તો તે જગ્યાને સહેલાઈથી નોંધી શકાય છે. મટીરિયલ અથવા તો વ્યક્તિનું બેક ટ્રેકિંગ થતું હોય તો તેની નોંધ પણ લઈ શકાય છે. મટીરિયલ અથવા તો વ્યક્તિ કુલ કેટલું અંતર કાપે છે તેની માહિતી પણ મેળવી શકાય છે. સો ઇન ધીસ સેશન વી હેવ સ્ટડીડ the flow process chart and flow diagram for the gear manufacturing of the worm gearbox. That's all for today's session. Have a nice day.